Honestly, I was talking to like two other guys at first.
Two other guys?
Yeah, like that one time when I told you we were going to the beach to watch the sunset
No.
with my family. I
No.
kissed a dude.
No. Remember that one time me and your cousin went to go get ice cream?
Gentlemen, these are the best types of girls. The ones who are feminine, submissive, and want to find a strong man to submit to. But are you that man that deserves this? If you want to know how to become that man, let me know in the comments. Follow for part 2.
Women don't like short men. If you're under 5 feet 10 inches tall, you've probably been called short in your life. Where is this stemming from? Well, women are attracted to taller, bigger men because it signals to them that you are a provider, a protector, for not only them, but their future offspring. This is an attractive feature for women. For men, our value comes from status. It comes from social status. So if you're a short man and you're worried that your height is the only thing stopping you from getting the girl, then she's not the right woman. I have dated and been with women who are taller than me, and my height has never been a factor. And the key to this is my confidence.
Bestie, someone call my bestie. Think I found my bestie.
It is right there. You're an attractive woman. There's some guy somewhere saying, "Yeah, we're friends." No, that's not true. He's your friend only because you have made it absolutely clear that nothing else is happening except this friendship we have. We remain your friends in hopes that one day there'll be a crack in the door, a chink in the armor. And trust and believe that guy that you think is just your buddy, he will slide in that crack the moment he gets the opportunity.
And you think
we're
most
guys.
men think this way?
99.9% of us.
So what would you do if you get back from work and you find an angel coin right outside your door? For some reason, angel coming by your house while you're at work, and your girlfriend says she has no idea what's going on. She didn't have any angels or demons or any supernatural beings come by. She claims that this is because of that gift from the Fae that I took. I don't think this has anything to do. I think she's just making excuses for why there's angel currency at the house, which I don't even know what it means, but I'm trying to figure it out. What does it mean when angels are coming by and leaving money for your girlfriend?
Women are way more attractive to you when you're not really all about them. Anytime that you are, they lose attraction for you. And it's something about that. I think that women instinctually are made that way. You know, like that girl that you may view, whoever viewer is watching this, that views this girl as a 9 or a 10, right? There's another man that views her as a 6 or a 7 and will treat her completely different. Who is that girl going to be most attracted to?
The one who sees her as a 6 or 7. Why? Because you stand out. If a girl has nice, beautiful eyes, blue eyes, green eyes, that's the last thing you do is compliment her on her eyes. Because you know how many compliments she got on her eyes already? If she has big curly hair, you do not compliment her on her hair.
Yeah.
Because she's always getting those compliments. The point is, not only does it sound like a strategy.
Loneliness can fuck with your head so bad that you make horrible life decisions. Loneliness is not going to hurt you in your professional career. It's not going to make you choose the wrong job. No, of course not. But it will make you choose the wrong people to bring into your life. Because when you feel so lonely, anybody that can fill in that void, or more to the point, anyone that we delude ourselves into thinking will fill that void of loneliness is accepted with open arms, and this person should not be brought in. And it's not because of them specifically, it's because they're not suited to you. But you don't see that because of loneliness. And that's why in life you have to be strongest when you are at your weakest. When you are at your loneliest moment, you have to be on your toughest guard against bringing in the wrong people. And you always have to understand that just because you're lonely and you finally met somebody does not mean that this person is your salvation. No woman can cure your loneliness. But a lot of times your loneliness will make you think that the woman you have met, the woman who has finally come into your life, might be the one. And she's not the one. She's just the one who was, that you were lucky enough to pay attention to you at this moment that you are lonely and just probably want to die of that loneliness, huh? But you have to recognize that she cannot save your life.
You would try to set something up with a chick, and she'll hit you with the, "My bad, I'm just now getting this." Cap. She'll respond 5 days later. Cap. They don't care. They don't have no remorse flaking on you, bro. They don't have no remorse not hitting you up. That's why you only deal with women who find you attractive, who want to get with you, who have high interest with you.
But behind closed doors, she's a freak in the sheets.
Lady in the streets. Is it harder for a man to control his desires or for a woman to control her emotions?
100% for a man to control his desires. As men, we're naturally horny and we want sex. We think about sex all the time.
Women often talk about hormones influencing their emotions and behavior. Why are there some women who shame men for being horny when testosterone is a male hormone?
You know what? That's a good one, bro. And honestly, man, that's a good one. I never even thought about that, man. And honestly, I'm gonna actually use that. I don't have an answer for that one, but I'm gonna use that.
Well, why are men expected to accept female hormones, but women won't accept male hormones?
Because we are supposed to be the stronger vessel, so it's easy for us not to act on emotion, and when we act on, supposed to act on logics.
I understand what you're saying. I honestly think that's a really good question, and I can confidently say I've never thought about that.
I've seen quite a few videos like that one showing up in my feed where men are now showing allegiance to the villains in hero stories. We're aware in hero stories that is usually a choice between the light and the dark, but what it is actually is a choice between love and power. When I did my research into toxic masculinity, the whole movement within the manosphere of men, particularly in North America, is that unconditional love doesn't exist. You are not entering a love agreement with a woman. You are entering a relationship of opposing power dynamics. So the American male now wakes up and is focused on gaining power in his life, not love. So it is not surprising now to see these men idolizing the villains seeking power over the heroes seeking love.
Leave me alone! Like that?
For those of you in the comments section who are wondering why I wait for eye contact and indicators of interest from a woman before I approach, this is why.
But the thing is, men don't have shows like The View. Men don't have shows like women do where they get to learn all the next beauty tips and have all their problems constantly talked about other than sports shows. And so what ends up happening is that men turn towards alternative media. Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan is a perfect example of that. He blew up. But when he was just back in it was just a bunch of guys watching him all the time because it's like the first time that they watched someone speak in long form about that they were going through. I'm talking back in 2013 when his podcast was like setup. Right? I used to watch it back then. I was like, oh, okay, cool. One thing I've learned, just come to realize with myself is I remember when we first started doing videos, I used to be way more angry about a lot of stuff, right? And looking back now, I used to ask myself why I was so angry covering some of these topics. Wow. And it dawned on me that for so long, I've been having lived experiences with women that were either negative or super toxic. And when I would bring this up to people around me, they